Alright guys, how's it going? Now I've got a bit of a serious one for you today because about an hour ago I've stumbled across this video. I say I've stumbled across it, my partner's actually sent me this video and said, oh my god, you need to do a video on this, this is disgraceful. Seriously, what we're going to talk about today is absolutely sickening. And also, it's legal. And you're not going to believe it. Just take a look at this.
If you think America is the heart of modern civilization, this story will surely change your mind. There, a trade in unwanted children exists, and the way they do it is distressing. It's known as rehoming, and when parents decide they no longer want their adopted child, they simply advertise them on websites to lure prospective new parents. It's as straightforward as getting rid of an old fridge on eBay.
That's right, you heard that correctly. In America, there is a website and an organisation where people can just sell their kids if they don't want them. Or on the other side of that, they can bid for children if they do want them. It's run like an actual auction. You don't need to go through absolutely anything to acquire one of these children. There's no vetting, there's no background checks, there's no home checks, there's nothing. You, as an adult, you show up to one of these events, you have a look at the children that are there, you choose the one that you want, and you take them home with you. It's like you're shopping on Amazon. It is absolutely disgusting.
Alicia is a very special and very sweet young lady who is looking for her forever family. She describes herself
It's a parade
as honest,
like no other.
helpful.
Abandoned children desperately selling themselves to win over a new family, a new start.
Just look at the state of this stuff, man. They have children walking up and down actual catwalks, parading themselves to these adults. And the sad point is that these children actually want somebody to want them, and they're trying to sell themselves because they have absolutely nobody, and they've been abandoned by the people who were supposed to love them unconditionally. Now when you look at this footage, it's really not that dissimilar to the way that they used to treat slaves. They have them walking up and down like performing monkeys. It's held literally like an auction. You watch the children walking up and down the catwalk, you decide if you see something that you like, and then you go, yeah, I'll have that one. And then you take them home for what they call a trial period.
And in the audience, sizing them up to find a perfect match, are their potential parents.
Now, I really don't know how to feel about the adults that are at this event. On one hand, I want to lose my rag completely and be like, what the hell are these people doing at such a sickening event? What are you doing? But then on the other hand, some of these people may actually just be so desperate for a child that they've gone there just so that they can get one. And then some of them may have actually just gone because they know about this thing and they just want to get these poor children the hell out of there. I honestly don't know which side I'm on with this. Let me know in the comments whether you think that these people are doing something good and trying to help, or whether they're just sociopaths.
Tom, a teacher with no children, who is interested in 14-year-old Frank, given up by his adopted family 2 years ago and now living in a care home.
Today is important because I get a chance to kind of be a part of something, you know, part of a family that I've been waiting to be a part of for a very long time now.
He has much to lose and only 2 hours to convince Tom he's worthy of adoption.
I'm trying to show him the brightest aspects of me and to let him know what the darkest ones are.
Now, this poor lad, he feels like he's a part of something special. The way that he talks about it as if it's glamorous. And I understand why. Because this place will sell it to these children as if it is glamorous. And it's not. You're making kids sell themselves to strangers.
If something happens, then we'll pursue it, and if not, not a big deal. Nothing gained, nothing lost.
Nothing lost? No, of course not. This poor guy Frank thinks that he's finally got the chance of having a loving father and a place to call home. And in your head, this is just, nah, we'll see how it goes, and if not, I'll bring him back for the next one.
Frank has sold himself well. Tom agrees to give his new son a trial run and will collect him in 15 days' time.
Just the wording of it, it makes my stomach turn. He sold himself well. And then they refer to him as his new son. They agree a collection date for in 15 days' time. It's just so transactional and weird.
But 6 months later, Tom decides they're not compatible. And again, Frank can only hope and wait to find a family who wants him forever.
And then, after giving this guy all of this hope, after giving him a loving home for 6 weeks, making him feel like he was really part of a family, they just decide, no, not for me. How did that conversation go when they told him that he was going back? Like, I can only imagine they've called him down into the living room, they've sat him down for a serious chat, and then said, what? It's not you, it's us? That lad's stomach must have just dropped. I can't even fathom it.
It's a phenomenon known as rehoming, where, along with matching events, troubled kids are advertised like goods on eBay and given to anyone who'll take them. Mostly they're adopted and often wear the scars of abuse and neglect. Most disturbingly, their parents have decided they no longer want them.
So, not only do they run this thing like it's some swanky catwalk or some audition, they've also got a page that's pretty much the same as Facebook Marketplace or eBay. You scroll through like you're on a shopping page and just decide which one you like the look of. It's not a menu. These are human beings. Now, not only is this disgusting and wrong, it's just utterly cruel. These children are probably just living in a children's home, and all they do with the days is sit and wait until they finally get that call from somebody that somebody has decided to give them a trial run. It's like these people want to be parents, but they want to run it like job interviews.
To rehome a child here is breathtakingly easy. Parents who no longer want their kids simply sign them over to those who do. And that could be anyone. A desperate, loving parent in waiting, or a monster.
And now we hit the main point of this. This is the part that really pisses me off. You can give up your child for whatever reasons you may have. And I know that this happens. It happens all over the world. People give their children up for adoption. You can get taken into foster care, you can get taken in by family. And there are so many reasons that this happens. Sometimes it genuinely is out of the parent's control, and sometimes it is just downright irresponsible.
I think it's often that the child doesn't meet the expectations of the family. And so instead of working with the child, they're trying to rehome them.
Get rid of them.
Dispose of them.
Now, the absolute terrifying thing about all of this is there is no lawful structure around any of it. Without checks or vetting, these children could be going home with absolutely anybody. This is the type of thing that happens on the dark web. This is the type of thing that happens in third world countries. This is the type of thing that absolutely ruins people's lives and just ensures that they live an eternity of misery. Nobody knows who these adults are. You can just sign up and show up, you give them a few details, and you can take a child home with you. We all know about the type of animals that roam our streets, and we also know that they will do anything that they can to get their hands on what they want. And in this situation, that may be children. And all this system does is means that they really don't have to work that hard to get what they want. All of this story, the whole lot, it is massively disturbing, and it just makes you wonder what the hell is going on over there. That means this can go ahead without anybody stopping it. These children don't know where they're going, and they don't know who they're going with. All they know is that they just want to be loved by somebody, and they're willing to put every ounce of trust they've got in that person if it means they have a glimmer of a chance of being able to get that. I for one hope that this is picked up on and stopped as soon as humanly possible. Surely America can't allow this to go on for long. If you agree with me on this, let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comments. And similarly, if you disagree, let me know why. If you or someone you know has been through this exact system. Let me know your experience. I seriously appreciate you coming and watching this video today, guys. This really isn't a smash the like button and subscribe kind of video, but the more people who see this video and the more people who share it around, the more attention we can draw to this issue so that then more people can cover it. And that is a step in the right direction to getting this historic bullshit type of system abolished. Again, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.